Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your Steve host and Colin host.
I am your Steve.
I might have mixed up my words there, but let's carry on with that. That's not okay. That's not all happened. We're here.
That's the episode name.
That's fair enough. We're here again to talk about everyone's favorite anime of last year.
Yeah.
Bar the two that was everyone's favorite anime of last year.
It's a well-received anime.
Yeah, it's like I think maybe the third top rated anime.
It definitely did very well.
Yeah.
I hadn't realized either. I think the manga is from like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, I can maybe see that. Yeah.
So it's definitely taken. I don't know whether that's like from when it wrapped up was maybe what they were waiting for or something, but like the first issue I think is like 10 years ago. So
yeah. Well, that's right. We're here to talk about No, actually, it's Delicious in Dungeon. New season of that coming out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Potentially now, in the future of the time that we're putting this out.
Yeah, it may already have happened.
It might have. I don't know when this
is an evergreen podcast.
Yeah, it may have already happened.
Well, yeah. So we're here to talk about Delicious in Dungeon again.
Yeah.
Today we're going to talk about episodes 17 and 18. Correct?
Yes, I believe you are correct, Steve. You have the list to tell us.
I do have the list
that we're recording. We're on par today.
Have we, like, I'm just trying to remember because it's been a little while since we recorded the last time.
Mm-hmm.
This is that we've seen the bit where we saw Shuro got really upset with Laios.
Yeah.
That was the end of that episode, basically.
And then I'm sure it also has a wee cliffhanger of something lurking.
Oh yeah.
Or
definitely not Falin lurking in the Tower Bell.
Was it Falin? And then
it was absolutely Dragon Falin.
Dragon Falin. Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Falin Z was there.
Jesus. That's the other title of the episode. It's more descriptive, I feel.
Oh, fine, I'll do that.
You do whatever you want to call it. Steve Meat host. Steve host. Yeah, as always, we're going to go through these two episodes. I'll describe them to you. And if you close your eyes and think at the same time as describing, you may get a full episode and understand what happened in that episode.
You might do.
But the chances are you'll be like, what the...
I'm not saying you won't, but what I will say is that I nearly picked up a candle to drink from it. So...
When? Just there?
Just now.
Alright, why do you got candles?
I just have a candle for this room to, like, give it a nice smell.
Ambience. What smell is it? Is it
fresh cotton? Fresh cotton.
Is that like like fresh cotton, freshly picked, or is it like fresh cotton sheets?
I assume it's like sheets. I don't actually know what like
Lenore
cotton would smell of off the plant.
It's like Lenore.
I guess, yeah. It's basically like laundry detergent.
Oh, you can get bacon flavor smelling candles.
That's true. I don't need that in here.
Bacon.
So yeah, episode 17 is called Harpy Chimera, and this one starts off with the kind of conclusion of that scene of Shuro getting really pissed with Laios for having Marcille use dark magic to bring Falin back. And I think eventually like Kabru sort of like gets involved and is like, hey, you know, I don't know if he had any other options here. Like the alternative is she's just dead. Is that better?
Yeah,
Maybe. And he's like, well, no, I'm
yeah,
still not happy about it.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. And he comes say basically it's just not happy how he just casually remarks all these things to Shiro, and he's like, "The fuck, man."
Oh,
None
this is the.
has
I thought
zero
we were
concern.
friends.
Yeah, well, no, I think that's a bit later.
Is that later?
I think that's a bit later. That's when they're fighting the Harpies.
Oh, with a plant? That's mad.
Yeah. So next thing I really remember is the it all kind of gets interrupted by a couple of people go, we need help in the kitchen. Well, people are getting attacked, and it's
Oh,
Harpies.
it's Harpies. The
Yeah,
Harpies have arrived.
the Harpies are there.
And the Harpies are kind of doing their thing, but they don't seem to be like too much trouble.
Yeah.
But then Dragon Falin turns up.
Then Dragon Fallen turns up.
Dragon Falin Z is here.
Dragon Chicken Fallen.
Yeah, yeah. And I like as I say, my wife has been watching these episodes with me.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Whoa, whoa!" throughout like all of this scene. It's just people getting straight up murked.
Yeah. Once again, Steve, I'm pretty sure you've 100% not listened to the criteria for this year's who's at animes and
I tried.
and picked.
I tried. Like
I
I
mean,
looked at that and I was like, looks like a wholesome show about cooking monsters.
a whole show about cooking monsters. Yeah.
To be fair, we fell at the first hurdle, the first episode,
Oh.
and then it kind of got back on track
Yeah.
for 13 or 14 episodes, and then stuff fell off the track again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But whoop.
yeah. So there's like a large amount of murder,
Yeah.
over the next 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because like pretty much everyone dies. Like the Cobalt when he kind of just jumps and like stabs the wing with his sword and biting
Yep.
the other end of the sword, and Fallon's just like
Yep. SWAT.
swat away.
The one that got my wife the most was Pabru, who like had saved Laios, and as they're sort of like, he's like, come on, let's get you out of here. then, then he just gets absolutely destroyed and his head just explode.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just like, oh my god, what is this? And I was like, yeah, it's changed a bit, hasn't it?
That's not before he kind of like goes to Laios. It's not your sister anymore. It's a monster. And runs up and then goes neck, heart, stomach, or something. I can't remember what he's.
He does neck, heart, lungs, kidneys, liver.
Yeah.
Stab.
And then she's just like, "That's not where they are, mate."
Well, again, my wife went, fuck. Why? Why is this happening? I was like, well, yeah, sorry about
that. I did like the bit where it was basically Fallon essentially was like getting tired of her clothes and rips the clothes off and then kind of goes that, and then all you get is Marcille going, "Whoa, hold there, Fallon, don't do that."
Yeah, it's like, whoa, let's keep our clothes on here.
Yeah. No need to be doing that, like you.
No need to get the chicken breasts out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit weird.
And then almost like Full Metal Alchemist with the Chimera, she kind of just comes to and goes to Falin and goes, "Help me."
Yeah,
not Falin.
No.
Laios.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just I can't even remember how they chase her off.
She gets damaged. Like she gets like hack and slashed a bit and ends up leaving.
Yeah.
probably because she was gonna get wiped.
Yeah.
But yeah, she basically gets away, and then the latter part of this is home, Maizuru and Marcille basically just resurrecting everyone.
Yeah.
One of the party goes missing. The one with like the full on ninja mask
Yeah.
type thing. Asebi
Yeah.
goes AWOL.
Um,
Um,
the other ones can't
yeah,
go back. Falin also casts his magic, and Marcel's like, "Everyone behind me!" type thing, because it's all these
yep,
like big spikes kind of get produced out the ground.
yeah,
She's like, "Oh shit, I know that spell. Get behind me!" And then
yeah.
um,
Also, Maizuru gets fucked up royally.
actually, which one's that?
She's the spellcaster on the in the other party.
Oh yeah, yeah, because she's like,
She's the one that can turn everyone to dust if she wishes,
yeah,
but she gets absolutely dusted.
yeah, because she got hit by that attack.
Yeah.
Uh, I think at this point, oh, it's just after this point, but this. So they do that, and then she kind of flies away. I think at that point, I think she does that spell as the last thing and goes away. Um, and then Laios and Shiro get into a big argument. Like
Mm-hmm.
Laios says something, or Shiro's on a big rant to him, and then Laios slaps him.
Yeah, because basically what happens is after everyone is resurrected, uh, Shuro is like, "Hey, Marcel, this is all your fault. Uh, we're going home.
Yeah.
Like we're out, and we're gonna tell everyone about this.
Oh no,
You
they're
know?
going to take her. Well,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and yeah, you're gonna have to answer to the Western Elven Kingdom for this.
yeah,
Uh, but and they're like, oh, but after that's after we kill Falin.
yeah. Well,
You'll have to do that because they basically is like, well, Laios basically is like, what we should do is rather than killing Falin, what we should do is like defeat the sorcerer and save Falin instead. And this is when the punch fight comes in.
yeah, yeah. And this is where he's basically Shiro's like, "You've been always so infuriating, Laios. I never
You're
actually liked you."
so awkward. Yeah, you're so awkward. I hate you.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't want it. I thought we were friends. No, no, no. I tried to avoid you at every point as possible.
You could never read the damn room,
Yeah,
Laios.
yeah.
He's like, I know that. I'm bad at that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they basically have like a punchy fight for a long time until they're both very tired.
Yeah, yeah. Um, all through the big fight though, Senji was just holding the meal that he was prepared for Shiro
Yeah.
all that time ago. He just stood there with his
Still had it.
glicky eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He never helped once in the fight.
Nope.
What is it? Oh, it was I think it's the priest that revived people, and then revived the other priest, and they can revive.
Yeah. They
everyone.
revived. Yeah. They brought all the different people back, and then Marcille obviously offered to help.
Yeah.
Even though they weren't super keen on that.
They said, "No, I won't use dark magic."
Anyone but you.
Yeah. I was.
And then, yeah, they do that. They have their fight.
Mm-hmm.
Shuro's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck this noise. I'm I'm basically going to just imagine that Falin's dead and just not come back. I'm done with this.
Yeah. 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 It was like she is essentially dead. Was I liked a bit when they kind of first go into the fight with the Harpies, and basically everyone just gave Marcel like the bad vibes. You ain't doing shit. And then Choke Trucker goes, Laios tries to tell people that use dark magic to revive Falin. It's like he what? Oh, that's why they're all pissed at me.
Oh, there's in the next episode. Uh, there's other moments of revelation for Marcille that I greatly enjoy. Like it just, I feel like every now and then there will be a moment where Marcille is told something that's like earth shattering to her. It just
Yeah,
seems like a regular occurrence.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. So basically, the whole posse leaves. Even Cabal's party leave with.
Cabrew.
Yeah,
Well, he and Laios have a conversation because he's like, "Hey, like I know you stabbed my sister and stuff, but let's talk about that because it was pretty cool. You taught me something.
yeah,
Like that didn't work." And it's like, I'm thankful for that. And at this point, he's like, as Laios does, just talking about monsters and what to do, and Cabrew is like drifting off, going, "I think this guy might be able to do the thing he says he's going to do." um, what does that mean? Like? What happens if he's in charge of this dungeon?
yeah.
And there's a kind of a moment, maybe, of genuine fear.
Yeah, and then Laios breaks up by saying, "Oh, you want something to eat? You hungry?" I said, "Yeah, I'm hungry."
Yeah.
Oh, here, have this harpy thing, pancake thing.
Oh, the omelet, the
Yeah,
harpy egg omelet. Yeah.
that was it. Egg omelet. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, why? I would never eat this," in his head, but thank you, Laios. Mmm, tasty.
Yes, delicious. Oh God.
Yeah. And then he leaves. What was the other
Yeah.
thing then?
Yeah. Well, they all go through the painting, the
Yeah,
portal.
yeah,
I think what happens is that so they're all leaving. Shuro basically is like, "Hey, Laios, here's a thing you can use to get in touch with us if you ever need to help escaping."
yeah. Ah, he's got a bell.
And like that's you know quite an interesting scene, like because obviously yes they kind of still maybe hate each other a little bit,
Well,
but
this hero. I don't think Laios can hate anyone.
no, that's true. He really can't. He's very incapable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think that basically that episode ends with them following after Falin once they're alone again.
Yeah. Did they not get followed by? Is that next episode? They pick up.
That's the next. That's the next episode,
Yeah.
or the episode after that.
Yeah.
No, next episode.
What was But it was like two. What was the title of this episode again?
It was Harpy and Chimera.
Oh right, yeah. And Chimera was Fallen.
Yeah. So
Lyle,
that was covered.
Lyle,
All covered.
Lyle's actually could like, whoa, it's a heart, it's a Chimera. Sweet. That's your sister, dude.
Oh, Laios. Sweet, sweet Laios.
Yeah.
Well, how did you feel about this one, Colin?
Yeah, it was good. Like it was good. It had the old punching each other, the physical punching sense each other.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Classic. It was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, they're going to punch each other now.
For a while.
Yeah, since I saw the thing, it's like punch each other till they can't punch each other anymore.
Exactly.
Uh,
And then I think the other bit that whole fight sequence is great.
yeah,
That's yeah, it was excellent.
yep. Laios was freezing in it because obviously it was the sister. It's like, oh shit, I can't do it. Shiro ordered Tapusa or something to not kill. It's like,
Yes,
don't kill
he says,
her.
Don't kill her.
So she just kind of goes, all right, I don't know how to do that. Throw down, drops her bat, and then just kind of launches at her, which then
Yeah,
is
smack.
smacked by the tail. into the wall.
Yep, dead.
No, I think she was just
No?
injured. I think she was just
Oh,
injured.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
Not so bad then.
it was good. I'm just going to stay with an 8. I don't think it's anything
Yep.
more really.
I think an 8's fair.
Yeah,
I think like if I'm thinking about this, like an 8 is a good average. Generally, 7 slightly. I think we've hit a couple of episodes of 7, but nothing too bad. And then we've had the better stuff too. So, speaking of the better stuff, holy shit, here we go.
yeah.
Episode 18, Shapeshifter.
Oh shit! Yeah, the Shapeshifter.
Yep. So we follow Falin down to the 6th floor,
Mhm.
into the old dwarven tunnels. They're apparently supposed to be warm, but there's like severe ice storms and visibility's low.
Yeah.
And I think this is the bit you were thinking of, where it like it's really difficult to see, and they're all holding hands,
Yeah.
and somebody holds Marcille's hand, who's at the back of the queue.
Yeah. Well, partly, yeah.
Yeah. They don't reveal who they are at that point, but yeah. I think as well as like, I think during this scene where they're like fighting and battling with the elements, Laios reveals is like, oh yeah, because the the mage of the dungeon, that's the one from the painting. And they're like, what? Why would you keep that? And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh.
I've only known this for a little while now,
Yeah.
and never told you.
Yeah. It was that was the thing in the paintings. I told you
Yeah.
about the food. I told you about the food. I could eat the
Yeah.
food. And they're like, that wasn't the most important thing out that whole venture you had there.
It was not. It was not.
But then
Uh,
Laios only thinks
yeah.
about his stomach.
he definitely does.
Yeah.
He's like the Garfield of Delicious in Dungeon.
I believe also level 8 is where they got to fight the dragon in the first place.
Level 6, floor 6.
Oh no, but it was level 8. It came up from this level.
Are they going up?
No, they
Oh,
went.
of course they are.
They're going down.
No, wait. No, they're down to the This is down to the 6th floor.
This is the 6th floor.
Yeah, and
Oh.
this is the bit where they fought the dragon before, because I think they talk about like finding their equipment that they lost.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find the equipment. Oh, but it's the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Or something. Anyway.
But that whole bit,
Mhm.
the kind of weirdness of the extra person and the snow blindness, the conversation revelation that Laios is further removed from reality than we originally thought, it leads way to the best part of the episode.
Well, the
Shapeshifters.
the shapeshifters take form from the minds of their enemies.
I had so much fun with this episode.
Yeah.
This was amazing.
That was pretty good.
It just so there ends up being two copies of each of them.
Was it 2? I thought it was 3.
2 additional. Yeah, like 2 additional, or is it
Yeah.
3 additional? Oh no, you're right. It is
Yeah.
3 because everyone is thinking of everyone else. Yes,
Yeah.
you're correct.
Yeah.
And like, there's this horrific looking Marcille one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they kind of they all look around and it's like, wait, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, and then Laios says, "Oh yeah, it's shapeshifters.
Shit.
They take the form from the minds of the people."
Yeah, like this is your vision of those people from your mind.
Yeah, and then they quickly also it's like a prison cell. Well, that they get to.
Yes, they're in like a prison yard type area with all the
Yeah.
cells on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they basically quickly go, right. This is all Laios fakes. In you go.
Yeah. All of these look derpy as hell.
Yeah.
Clearly not him.
Yeah.
I love the fact as well is that they're so docile. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, into the cage with you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just walk them in. It's
Yeah.
great.
And then I think they managed to eliminate one of the other two, and then it's just left.
Yep.
And they had.
Yeah, it's done that. There's basically two sets of Marcille,
Mhm.
Senshi, and Chilchuk.
Yeah.
And they're like, Laios, we can't tell 100%.
Yeah.
Like, we need confirmation. So you need to help. And he's like, oh, I can't. I'm bad at this. What we're going to have to do is do like a cooking show where I observe how you do things. And they quite rightly are like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. They're also quite rightly worried that Laios is unable to like determine people from anything.
Yeah.
He's that bad. It's like, I don't trust the guy to do it, but he has to do it because even Senshi's got like a double.
Yep.
Who's like obviously not him because it's like super handsome.
Well, that's the thing I like about it is like, well, Chilchuk is difficult to tell, and Marcille we're not, tough, but like, there's one really handsome Senshi, and he's like, no, Senshi's always handsome.
Yeah.
Like, fine.
That's obviously Laios' interpretation of Senshi.
Yeah. So they end up doing it's like, you guys do this, and you do this, and you do this, and he basically pinpoints who is who by like strange little actions that they do.
Yeah.
And what is it? He like, interestingly, because watching this with my wife, she was like, "Oh, I know which one's not the right Chilchuk." Straight away, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "He's sitting in a box. He would never sit in a box. That could be a mimic." That's like, "Oh my god, you're right."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, you're watching this and enjoying this. Excellent." So yeah, she immediately pinpointed like who Chilchuk was and who wasn't. And then she's like, like I know which one is not the right Senshi. And also she's like, I also know which one is not the right Marcille, but I don't know what Laios is going to use as a metric for that.
Yeah. What's it? There was one of the Marcells is like, yeah, you were saying horrendous, and it was up to question because like there was people like, oh no, they still have whittled that down completely, but they do the game show after to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was the action for that.
I can't remember what Marcille's was, but Senshi's, I think, was he references about taking something from the dungeon, and Laios is like, the way you said that made it sound like, you made it sound like you didn't care about the environment of the dungeon, the ecosystem, and that didn't sound very Senshi. And I was like, oh, he's right.
Yeah, that's not Senshi
he
at
talked
all.
about like pillaging all of the thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you would never do that. I think the Marcille thing is that she said when she says, "Oh, because I've never eaten." One of the other Marcille says, "I've eaten this and I've eaten this." And she talks about like the merman eggs or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, but she didn't know that."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah," she's like, "Yeah, you're right. The real me would know that I've never done that." And then she's like, right?
Yeah. Right?
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 And they all just kind of look at each other. I was like, oh my god. The realization again. Marcille's just scarred.
That just goes back to the Clone Wars second Star Wars the second Star Wars movie.
The fifth movie. The
Yeah,
second prequel.
The second prequel. Maybe where Anakin and what's her name is just like in the field and they've got the meme and she's just going blah 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 and it's like
For the better, right?
yeah, for the better, right? Or something. I was like, for the better, right?
It is exactly that meme.
It's pretty
It
much
is
that.
100% that meme.
It's that. And then like, oh, do. Yeah. So anyway, they captured all the mimics because of Laios's acute detail of like strange things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then they lock away the additional,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh no, they lock away all of them except one
Yeah.
because oh is it one? No. Sorry. Laios says he can't be sure about the last one. So does he not like? He like starts howling like a dog because he's a madman.
Oh no, he kind of realizes that there's something controlling the shapeshifters type thing. Shapeshifters are just there,
That's yeah.
and then he's like, well, cool, we got all the clones type thing, but we need to
Yeah.
actually get the thing that's
To
actually
lose control of the copies.
yeah. So then
Yeah.
he kind of goes, oh, it can't be this one, and it can't be this one, but
Yeah.
I know it's this one, and then he just kind of like starts howling like a madman, uh, and then this wolf, kind of
Yep.
beast appears.
Yeah, he makes it turn into a wolf because great.
Yeah. Or something like that, and it's just like, what? And then he just like made himself bigger, so it runs away. I think.
Well, no, Marcille blows up.
Oh, Marcel plus. Oh yeah, she was like,
She's like, no, none of this. Fine.
yeah,
she just ends it.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure at the end of that, like Laios is like, can we eat these?
And then they all go, right, definitely Laios.
Oh, yeah. I think this is where he goes through and he's like, yeah, I know why like Chilchuk and Senshi were fake and which one was the real Marcille. And then at that point, Marcille is then taken hostage by Asebi.
Yeah.
That's like the crux of that episode is her getting like held hostage by that other member of the party. And yeah, and it's the cliffhanger ending.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. It is then. It's the cliffhanger ending.
It is a cliffhanger ending.
Yeah.
I love this episode so much.
It's pretty good. It is good. It's got its moments. They're all.
Yep.
It's like if it was any other time like show and like a proper cartoon. Laios was put on his Sherlock Holmes
His Deerstalker.
deerstalker hat, yeah, and his pipe. Get his wee pipe out.
Yep.
And then, just like Vampire Holmes, man.
30% of what?
What? Below this line? You mean this line? 30%. This line is 30% of the paper.
You know that it's genuinely terrible, but that joke is so funny. It is so absurdly funny that it still gets me. It's like like Golden Boy is not very good,
Yeah.
but there's a few times in that show where I was like, man, that's real good. And of course, How Do You Like My Swimming is one of those. But the other one is in the first episode when it looks as if he's going to stand up to those guys and he just like takes a sharp left
Yeah.
and leaves. That's also comedy genius.
As I look at him, nope, I ain't doing it.
Nope, absolutely not. Nah, love it, love it. Great moment. This is an exceptionally funny comedic episode.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is.
Great stuff. Love it.
Yeah.
How do you rate it?
I'm going to say an 8.
Oh, this is a 10 for me.
A 10.
Yep. It's like you know that episode of Haruhi Suzumiya, the one where they make the video games?
Yeah.
Never expected to like that. Ended up being one of my favorite episodes.
The one where Yuki hacks the
Yep.
game so she can win. It's like, oh, that's
Yep.
disable fog of war. Oh, I'll make us have like all this stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
And the
It's so good.
computer club's like, what?
I love it. And that's the thing. Like, I think like every now and then there's a kind of this is not a well, it is kind of a filler episode in a lot of ways. There's like little bits and pieces of knowledge dispersed, and obviously we're entering into the next bit of the next part of the story.
Yeah.
The end of this episode is propelling us into the next one, but the main crux of the episode is basically them just trying to define the best funny ways to figure out who's real and who's not.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's not like it lets off the tension of the couple episodes before.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely needs it. Well, we've managed to do it again and get to the end of another episode.
Yeah.
So I guess you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime, which can be listened to where all good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you like what it is we do, telling a friend is one way to help. Leaving us a review is another way to help. Or if you want to support us financially, you can by going to patreon.com/Who's That Anime. There you can get early access to episodes of Who's That Anime podcast and our other podcast, 5 Minute Fusion, which is a journey through Dragon Ball. We're on Dragon Ball Z at the moment, taking a small hiatus, but we will be back very soon. We also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional meme. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the show notes. And lastly, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. And if you also like to listen to your podcasts through YouTube, you can, because the RSS feeds for both the Who's That Anime podcast feed and the 5 Minute Fusion podcast feed can be found there.
Yeah. Are we in a hiatus of the Dragon Ball 5 Minute Fusion? Or
Oh no.
this episode might be in the future again.
I need to check. I need to check the calendar. Shit.
I think we might pass that point with this
You're
one.
right. I think you might be right. What do we do? Oh no! Wow. If plans are according, the hiatus ends tomorrow.
Oh. There you go. Tomorrow.
On Patreon though, the hiatus will have ended
A week before.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
There you go.
Good shout.
Yeah. Just gotta keep us right. Just gotta edit that for next week's recording.
Recording in advance now.
Yeah.
It's a bitch.
Yeah. Also, you can now open your eyes and welcome back to the world, as it's been, what is it, ASMR? The screen episode 6.
Wait, what?
This is a thing like people doing things and it's just all voice. And I think it's called ASMR, but I'm sure that's actually something more sexual.
No, ASMR is a thing.
Yeah.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah. What's
The
up?
idea is like it's about soft spoken and like subtle noises, and I don't think anyone would get ASMR
From
us.
our voices or soft spoken
If they
voices.
do, if you do, and like I don't like to yuck anyone's yum, but there might be something wrong with you.
Oh, that's harsh. Harsh.
I think that's more of a burn on us.
I know, that's harsh. Anyway, as always, like we said, this has been Who's That Anime? Your host Steve and Colin signing off for another week to go enjoy more delicious dungeon food.
Bye, folks.
See ya. Bye.